In the previous video, I spoke about support and resistance, and I explained the fact that support and resistance are areas on the chart where you look into buying or selling of assets, especially in the cryptocurrency market, or even if you trade the forex market. So, and I also explained that you buy if you are a trader and you are at the support and the markets are the support. At the support area, you look for buying opportunities, and at the resistance area, you look for selling or shorting opportunity. But in this video, I'll be talking about candlestick patterns. Remember, as in the last 3 or 4 videos, I talk about candlestick charts, how these candlesticks form and how to read them. But then there's another topic which I'll be talking about in this video called candlestick patterns. It is a brand new topic that explains more about candlestick. You can see this is it. It is a brand new topic that talks more about candlestick and the patterns this candlestick form on the chart. And when talking about candlestick patterns, we have a lot of candlestick patterns. If you look at trading books and trading journals, you see you can see more than 50, 100 candlestick patterns with different names. You see them here. We have a whole lot of candlestick patterns. But what really matters for you as a trader is understanding the interpretation of these patterns and how you can use them in your day-to-day trading activities. So candlestick patterns basically are a kind of formation or configuration or patterns in which candlesticks form on the chart. And these patterns give you a kind of meaning. And with some of these patterns that are formed, you'll be able to like identify or figure out what is likely going to happen next in the market. That is what candlestick pattern is all about. So guys, I am Arab the Plug, and if I just joined my channel for the first time, ensure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, because on this channel I teach how to trade cryptocurrency and the forex market, and I talk a lot about technical analysis and also personal finance. So if you are interested in any of this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you hit the like button. And if you have any question regarding crypto and forex, make sure you put it in the comment section so that I can look into it and talk about it in one of my next videos. So if you want to learn candlestick patterns, make sure you stick to the end of this video as well, because this video is going to be value packed and I'll talk about some of the most important candlestick patterns you can see in the crypto and the forex market. So let's go. So for the sake of this video, because I don't want this video to be too long, I will not be talking about all the candlestick patterns we have in the market, but I will pick some of the 3 candlestick patterns that I have mastered and I have been using over the years, and I have improved my trading over the years. So I'll be talking about just 3 candlestick patterns. So if you master these 3, you'll be able to trade profitably in the crypto and even in the forex market. So the first candlestick pattern I'll be talking about is what we call the engulfing pattern. You can say it again, the engulfing pattern. So the engulfing pattern is of 2 types, the bullish engulfing and the bearish engulfing. So what is the engulfing pattern? What does it mean? The engulfing pattern, as the name suggests, means that you have 2 candlesticks formed together in which one of the candlestick engulfs the other. It is as it is named. There are 2 candlesticks in an engulfing pattern. One candlestick engulfs the other, which means one candlestick is much more bigger than the other. So in the case of bullish engulfing, it means that the previous candle is red, which is bearish candle. Then, in a bearish candle, what it signifies is that the sellers are in control of the market in a bearish candle. Then, after the bearish candle, a bullish candle now comes after it, engulfing the whole of the bearish candle, showing the strength of the buyer, telling you that even though the market has been going in a bearish direction, but now that we have this big green candle following the previous small red candle, the buyers are now strong and they are now ready to push the market up. That is why we call this one a bullish engulfing candle. And the second kind of engulfing candle we have is the bearish engulfing candle, just the opposite of the bullish engulfing, which is pretty much telling us that the market has been bullish, then this previous candle is bullish as well, but then after it, a strong bearish candle is formed engulfing the previous bullish candle, telling us that the market is likely going to start going bearish. So bullish engulfing candle is a candle that you as a trader look for at the support level, because you know at the support level you want to be buying. So that is why in technical analysis you have to combine all the things you learn together. You can't trade support and resistance in isolation, like I said in the previous video. And also, you can't trade candlesticks in isolation. So when you are trading support and resistance, for example, you look for candlesticks that are telling you that the market is going to go bullish. One of them is the bullish engulfing candle. So let's say, for example, you are at the support, you are trading at the support level, and this is an example of a trade I took, I think 4 days ago. Let me just show you so that you know this is a trade I actually took. This is a trade I actually took. So you can see this is, I saved this trade uh, exactly when I was about to take the trade. You can see this was this was 25th of January, and today, as the time of recording this video, today is 30th of January. So that was just like 5 days ago. I took this trade. Why did I take the trade? I'm going to explain using one of the concepts of the. You see that this is an area of support. I took the trade on Solana. This is an area of support. And like I said in the previous support and resistance video, as support, you are looking for opportunities to buy. So now, in this place, the opportunity presented itself because I found some candles telling me that the buyers are now in control. Which candle did I find? Let me just highlight the candle for you. This candle called the bullish engulfing candle. You can see this bullish engulfing candle. This is a previous bearish candle followed by, so let me use this this is a previous bearish candle. You can see the candle is a bearish candle at the support level, followed by a bullish candle. This is the bullish candle that followed it, indicating the strength of the buyers. And what happened afterwards? The market rallied a little bit and then it started moving towards my area of projection. The trade has not hit my take profit, but you can see I am in a massive profit. So it's actually a live trade, not a kind of something that happened in the past. It is a trade I personally took just 5 days ago. That is what the bullish engulfing candle does. When you see bullish engulfing candle, especially at an area of support, it's telling you that the market has been bearish for a while, just like you have it here. The market has been coming down from this point. The market has been coming down from this point, rallying down, came up, down, then it tested this area, cleared liquidity, then came back to this support. So when it came back to this area of support, I was looking at at an opportunity for me to buy. And I found that bullish engulfing candle and I took the long trade. And when I took the long trade after the bullish engulfing candle, what happened? The market started moving. So the same is the case for a bearish engulfing candle. If you want to trade a bearish engulfing candle, you look at areas of resistance, areas where the market is likely going to bounce and start shorting. This is one of the areas. This is an area of resistance on this chart. And if you look at this chart, you will see this is pretty much a bearish engulfing candle. Let's look at you see this is a bearish engulfing candle. A bullish candle followed by a very strong bearish candle that engulfs it. And let's see, this is a bullish candle followed by this bearish candle that totally engulfs it. And one of the things I used to tell people about bullish and bearish engulfing candles is that you must make sure that the second candle totally engulfs the first or the previous candle to be able to call something a bullish or a bearish engulfing candle. So at this point, when the bearish engulfing candle came, what happened after it? The market shorted. So let's say you are trading this area, just as an example, and you spot this bearish engulfing, you are just going to enter the trade after the bearish engulfing candle. Just after the bearish engulfing, even though I'm still going to make a video about entries and exits, and your target is going to be the next area of support. And what happened in this trade is a trade of at least 1:2 risk to reward that uh, came true. So that is what a bearish engulfing candle and bullish engulfing candle simply mean. So let's get to the second kind of candle we're talking about is the morning and evening star candle. A morning and evening star candle resembles bullish and bearish engulfing candle. The only difference is that morning and evening star candles are three candle formation. Bullish and bearish engulfing are just two candle formation. This is a bearish candle followed by an indecision candle. This candle we call it indecision because after the bearish candle, we are supposed to see a strong bullish candle that is going to tell us it's about to reverse. The market is about to reverse, just like we had in the case of bullish and bearish engulfing. But we did not see that candle. We first saw an indecision candle telling us that the market has not decided. The market participant has not decided whether they are going to continue being bearish or bullish. Then after the indecision candle, we now saw a bullish candle. That is what a morning star is. The opposite for evening star, we have a bullish candle going to an area of resistance. Then we have an indecision candle telling us the market is not trying to continue bullish. The indecision candle is red actually, but it is not a strong candle. It does not have momentum in it. It is very small. Then followed by a candle that confirms that now this movement is about to turn and reverse to the opposite direction. So it is pretty much like the bullish and bearish engulfing, but the difference is that before we have the next candle that confirms the reversal, there is always an indecision candle. And this candle is very strong, especially when you see it on a higher time frame. Last year, 2023, I called on my channel. If you watch some of the videos I talked about on my channel, my analysis video, you see that I talked about Bitcoin in January 2023. I talked about Bitcoin and I said Bitcoin is going to pump. I said last year was going to be bullish. And what I saw was that I saw a morning star on Bitcoin. You can see this is the morning star, bearish candle, followed by a series of indecision candle, then a strong bullish candle. So this is exactly what I saw on the weekly time frame. This is a bearish candle. This is an area of support, like it's an area of support. This is a bearish candle. And after the bearish candle, we have a lot of indecision candle, which means that the market has been going down. But when it got to this stage, they're trying to push it down again and again and again, but they could not succeed. They could not succeed at pushing it down. And then we saw this strong bullish candle. And what happened? The market pumped from around uh, 20K last year to uh, around 45K in December last year, 2023. So this is one of the candles that a lot of traders use. You can see it is much more clearer here on the monthly time frame. If you look at it on the monthly time frame, you will see it clearly. This is exactly the same thing you have here. A bearish candle followed by an indecision candle, then followed by a strong bullish candle. Just as it said, a bearish candle in November 2022, followed by an indecision candle, telling us the market is not going to continue going down in December, and a strong bullish candle in January. That is what morning and evening star candle is all about. If you look at the Bitcoin chart, if you look at the Bitcoin chart, you're going to see a lot of this kind of candle. So this is something that resembles morning and evening star, but unfortunately, this is not a strong area of resistance. So another thing is that all these candles, like I said earlier, you are going to be trading them at areas of value, areas of support, areas of resistance is where you'll be looking. You don't just trade this candle just anywhere you see them on the chart. You trade them at areas of support, areas where you see this area is a strong area of support where the market has respected several times. This is an area of support too. This is also a likely area of value. Yes, the market has. So trade this candle at these areas on your chart. And also, the third candle I'm talking about is the hammer and inverted hammer. You can see this candle looks like a hammer. A hammer candle is a candle that has a small body and a very long tail or wick. We call this thing tail, we call it wick, and we can also call it a shadow. You can call it a tail, you can call it a wick, wick, and you can call it a shadow. So a hammer candlestick is a candle that has a small body and a very long shadow, a very long wick or tail. So what's the essence of this candle? This candle is telling you that this market opened here. This is the open of the market. The market opened here. Sellers try to push the market down, but the buyers recovered and pushed it to close up here. So it's a very strong bullish candle. And what's this candle trying to tell us? You can see this candle. One thing about Bitcoin market is that this candle is, you can see them a lot on the Bitcoin market. This is something like it. Look at this. The market has been moving up from this place, went up and came to this place. When the market came to that place, it hit a resistance, right? It hit a resistance. That's an area of resistance. Let me just put a line here. That's an area of resistance, uh, right? So when it hit that, you now saw that the market went up and got rejected. Like this candle is a 4 hour candle. So within 4 hours, within this movement of 4 hours, the market opened here, came down, the market opened here, rather, went up from $47,000 to $49,000 within 4 hours, and it dropped back to $46,000, telling you that buyers try to push the market up, but it seems they are exhausted. It seems they are exhausted and they do not have enough prayer to push the market up. And what happened after it? The market collapsed. You can see the market collapsed from this point where it closed, 46.8 or so, collapsed to 41K, then also to 40K, then also to 38K. That is a strong candlestick. That is a strong indication that the market is going to collapse. If you see it at a support area too, if you see that kind of candle at a support area too, uh, if you look at areas of support, you see that candle a lot. Looking at, okay, this is something like that, but even though this one we call it a dodgy candle, this is not clearly a hammer or shooting star. That is clearly a dodgy candle. I'll talk about dodgy candle in some other videos. But then the point of contention is that when you see a candle like that, it signifies that when a market is when the market participant tried to push the market up at some point and it got rejected. Imagine a candle, just one candle, 4 hour candle, and you have a big movement going up and coming down again. It's telling you that those buyers in that market are exhausted and the market is about to reject and reverse. So that is that about candlestick. So if you see this kind of candle at the area of support and this one at the area of resistance, it's pretty much telling you that the market is about to reverse, and anytime from then there could be a collapse in price. So if you got value from this video, ensure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.